EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Yeah.
Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
Lombardi Trophy.
50 years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. On play action, Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Urlacher coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now Wentz, and he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, Vic. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When Tony Gonzalez makes catches, sometimes I feel bad, like it's almost routine. And that's really not what the deal is. This is a guy who has to work his way open on every play because he's such a featured guy. But he's also a guy that throughout his career, there's a little bit of a loyalty and a soft spot for Kansas City, his first team. When he went to Atlanta, did you know he kept his mouthpiece from Kansas City?
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Well, as they get ready for this next drive, we shift our attention to a Super Bowl conversation. The 3rd time that the Super Bowl, Charles, is going to be played in Atlanta, and the Patriots had 35,000 folks come out in Foxborough before departing for a little rally.
How about that? You would think that would be a fan base where it might be a little bit blasé about the whole thing because they seem to go just about every year. But they continue to use their rallying cry. They hate us because they ain't us. And as for the game itself, February the 3rd, I can't wait. I'll be there to call the game internationally one more time. Just remember, this game is 17 years to the day since Super Bowl 36. Get this whole Patriots thing kick-started, literally, out of Vinatieri with a game-winning field goal. Patriots beat the Rams 20-17. Same franchise, different city. They were in St. Louis then.
They go play action here on first down. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. This is intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not sure I've seen a better all-around athlete than Rod Woodson. I mean, he was at Purdue at the same time I was at Tennessee, and he was obviously way better than me. His last game at Purdue, the coach let him play both ways. He played 137 plays that day, returned punts, kickoffs, had 10 tackles on defense with a pass broken up and a forced fumble, and 236 all-purpose yards on offense. And they kept the old Oaken bucket by beating Indiana in that game.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards. But let's put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the numbers earlier. Larry Fitzgerald, who was contemplating retirement this past offseason, would need 7 more 1,000-yard seasons to break Jerry Rice's record.
That's context.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now here's Vic, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Vic operating on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Too busy laughing.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Vic. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Vic with a give to Sanders. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, Vic. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The CD before this next drive gets going. The Pro Bowl took place January 27th in Orlando. Third year in a row that the AFC has won, and really the third year in a row where the weather in Orlando has not been too kind. It was ice cold 2017, and then downpours the last couple years.
Yeah, in addition to it being cool as well again this year, so rain and cold, that hurts the crowd a little bit, but still, this game has evolved into what I would call a crazier type NFL game. Quick whistles to make sure guys don't get hurt when there's tackling going on. How about receivers playing defensive back? Defensive backs like Jalen Ramsey catching touchdown passes. And to cap it all off, when they awarded the MVP trophy to, I believe, Patrick Mahomes, it broke.
Yeah, indeed, it was Mahomes, the MVP of the offense. Jamal Adams, MVP of the defense in the 26-7 AFC victory. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one. Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be a touchdown with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Madden Legends have taken the early lead.
What are you doing? Get off. Why, so you can go play with your boyfriend?
Nah, so I can play.
This is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
He's been. He hasn't even voted me.
Morton Anderson now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I beat you last night. Oh, crap. You said I'm going to try this time.
On play action, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Oh my God,
that's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Intentional grounding, offense.
How do I switch my people? Yeah, I do.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Why is this still plugged in?
X, R.
Who's watching?
Me.
Probably Josh. Quiet Bandit.
That's not for Josh's.
I know, I'm saying like probably someone just typed. Oh, look, I can see who it is because I followed you. So you don't have to keep checking your phone.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you...
Somebody, no, I think it was just saying somebody joined it.
No, somebody saw and typed.
Let's see who it was.
legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Two people watching.
It's me. My bad, your PlayStation is right here.
The Eagles send out their punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
That was terrible. That was peach.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
What are you doing?
And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
Billy, your butt.
The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. Vick will look to throw on first down. And he floats on there, incomplete.
Get out of
Jalen
here.
Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There
But,
wasn't
you know,
one open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Billy,
Fortunately
that's
for
why
him,
I
got a couple more downs to play with.
that's why I beat you in the Bill battle. Here's this thing again. My third.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Thank you.
On 2nd down, Vick again. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception.
My own teammate missed me
Picked
out.
up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they have the football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, this is a defense
Keep it
that
up
can
there
confuse
for the
even the
players,
best
for
of
the
quarterbacks with
pitchers.
their zone schemes.
Okay, buddy,
And here
okay,
you've got a
stand up.
linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And out come the Eagles. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes there's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Oh,
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no
It's
matter
like
what
it's
you're doing
like
on
a-
offense, you
like
just
a-
can't shake
so
anyone
make the
free.
call.
They try their best to find someone open, but
Use
they
the
took away
Eagles.
every passing alley, every angle, and
This
shut
is
the
my
play
first
down.
time playing it, so shut up, Billy. Yeah, but I still don't know how to play.
Play action. Now Wentz. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
Dude, why
incompletions.
do I keep getting this? Yeah, so you leave this
No,
now.
I
Here's Wentz to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Oh, no.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And Sanders now to return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return.
Billy, go back to practice in the 90s. We need them.
Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden Legends. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because this offense has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I love how Melvin changed.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days,
Is that his
probably
real
back
name,
before you were born,
William?
if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
That's his
Here
dad's
comes
name.
Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive
That's
line.
his
Tell them
Billy's
they
real
control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not
I
punt the
asked
ball
him. He
again.
said it's his dad's.
When?
When I was on my stream. I said, is that your dad's name? He was like, yeah.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
Billy,
I think
this
he
is your
lost
dad's
track of the
count.
time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run.
There's 2 options.
And just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott.
Come here, bro.
And some room to maneuver. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Out now come the Legends. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Vic off the play fake for Sanders. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Look, do one of them things for you guys.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Michael Vick. And this is going to be incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively,
I
if they
don't
want
even
to
know
insist on going in that direction, make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
To throw is Marino. And an alley to run. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Rod Woodson with a pick.
And as a defender, if you go with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
So here's Vic following the interception. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Whoa.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been
He still
another
hasn't
pick right
answered
there.
our question. Ask him again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Vic now. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face...
How do I end?
When you run drag routes,
I ain't playing with him.